Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Kenneth Racing. Happy Wednesday to everyone. And we have another day of training, coaching, and we are going to start with the master license. Put the sound off. So, jumped into my new accounts again. We're going to do the master because the normal we all achieved them gold. So if you have any questions about let's say the normal license pin it, if you have questions about the normal license, just let me know. We can jump back, and if you want, drive along with me so that I can try to help you getting your golds on everyone. Questions like so. Questions. Feel free to ask them. Try to where I can. This one is not so good. So okay, we're going to pin. Oh, why? Let's see. Ask them. I will do it. I can. This one. There we go. Okay. Let's change the angle a little bit. Sorry. There we go. So today, let's create the sound over here. Should be working. Yep, it's working. Okay, I will change something in the sound because I think my mic can a little bit lower. This one can a little bit higher. This account is for coaching and lessons and showing how that I got to A+. So every Wednesday I use this account. I will do this live stream, and it's for the viewers to show where you can improve your lap time or If you're struggling with all the license to get gold, so I can show you how I do it, and hopefully helping you guys to achieve that as well. So that is why I created a new account, because on my other account I already have. So I just wanted to start completely zero, completely basic, and after I do the license, we're gonna do the missions, I think, depends on what, and after we gonna jump in the daily races and show you how I got to A+, which races I choose to get enough DI, because it's not always the best thing to do when you wanna race daily A and B and C. So I just want to show you how I did it and helping others. So if there are any questions, ask them straight away. I will try to explain what my approach is, and hopefully I can help you to get there as well. So that is why I created a new account. Okay. Without further ado, we're going to start with Master B1. Again, a road guy and red track. We're gonna watch the demonstration, trying to figure out where he's braking, where he's putting the power on, which assist sometimes will be used. So, demonstration. Pause it. Okay, this is just straight braking and trying to stop in this blue, how do you call it? Blue patch. Okay, you got no assist, but look at the power. It's not completely full, but so we have less wheel spin. I think he brake a little bit earlier, not at 100 I think. Oh, just after 100. Okay, 19.0. So he gives a little bit of power to start. This is full. You see how much wheel spin that I get when I go full. Okay, so I need to try to feel the throttle, not too much. Wait. Okay, this is way too slow. See? Okay, so we have bumps. Okay, let's try again. Okay, that's not very well. I tried to shift to second gear. for this, I recommend get the traction control at +1. Let's try. Okay. Sometimes in the rain, it's better to do to put your traction control on. Almost. Same. Traction control on. A little bit less throttle. Wait a little bit longer. That's okay. Don't rev it all the way to the end because it will drop down. Brake a little bit earlier. There we go. So brake at the 100. Maybe I can show you the replay. There we are. Replay. One second. Oh, there we go. Okay, traction control on 1. Okay, you see I brake. Coast on, huh? Oh. There we go. I will brake. There's the 100. Okay, just after, straight after the 100. Braking. Look where you stop. That's perfect. Now the same, but then again with a faster car in wet track. Same thing. You see how he's playing with the throttle without traction control. I'm not very good in rain, but at least we try to do it without traction control first, and to see if I need it. See, I'm way too fast on the power. But look how slow he's going away. Okay, so use traction control. Same again on 1. Okay, that's too much. A little bit less power because it will drop down. Oh, I forgot the traction control. Somewhere here. I need to brake really early. Still silver. Okay, so we need to brake way earlier. Almost. So my start was a little bit slow, but if I'm braking at the same point, there we go. So, shit. We need another replay. Even with the traction control is still, you see where we're braking? Way before the 100. I think you need to keep an eye on floor, or maybe, there we go. On mode. Okay. Watch the bridge. Just straight after the bridge, you brake. And then you're good. That's the best reference. Okay, photo. Oh, I don't need a photo. Maybe you can brake a little bit earlier, but it's good. It's actually a very good time. That's another one. First quarter, probably also in the rain. Oh no, this dry. Making use full of track. Okay, let's watch the demonstration. It's going all the way over the curb. Full throttle. See, no lift, no. And look at the turn-in point. That's the main key. So let's see where he's turning in. Probably at 50 sign. There. This is the best view. So just at the 50 sign, turn in, just full throttle, then you're all good. And let's try it for ourselves. So turn in at the 50 sign. Use the whole track. Turn in. That's it. I think I can, because I was turning quite fast. Maybe if I turn a little bit slower. So that is how we need to approach. See, this is the turn in moment. Okay, hit more apex. But okay, let's retry. I think I can steer even a little bit further in. There we go. That's it. Yeah, new record. In the first try, I get a little bit more of the apex. Oh, wrong one. Okay, what I did was I rev it a little bit longer so that I was a little bit in front of the ghost. Okay, this I can use a little bit more track. So there's more space, at least. But this was my turning point. So, okay. I will take a little bit more curb, if you can see my turning point. I touch a little bit press, but it's all good. And just go wide, and that's it. Same corner, different car. So this one is a little bit faster. I don't know if he lift. Okay, he brakes a little bit. And where does he brake? I think okay, brakes probably at there she braking 100 sign. Turn in point is the same. So at the 50 sign, turn in. So try to look for markers and try to memorize them. Okay, we're gonna try to do exactly the same. So brake at 100. That's a huge slide. So I need to brake a little bit slower because I was braking too fast. Just a slight touch. Let go of the brake. Okay, I need to brake more. So brake 50% somewhere. Nope. Keep it it in 4. Still not it. So just try to feel the car, because not every car is the same. We do it again, brake a little bit more. This is quite loose. Okay, let's check the demonstration again. Where does he brake and how much? Well, I know that where he brake, but how much does he brake? Okay, full and then loose. And he shifts back to third gear. Okay. That was the information that we need. So a little bit full brake and then get off the brake, shift back. Full brake, shift back, after. Oh, I forgot to shift. Okay, so let's try again. This one is harder than I thought. Try not to brake too long. Brake, let's go. Let it roll. No, that's too much. Okay, I need to brake a little bit longer. Still sliding too much, but we have it. So, what I changed on my previous attempts, should replay. I used a little bit more of the track now, so I go way more on the left side than I did before. So now I'm on the green, and before I was over here. So that helps a little bit. Still sliding, but if it's still gold, it's all good. Okay, this one is a 90 degrees corner in an elevation. This is with the yellow sausage. Let's go to the outside. Brake at 100. Where I need to look for it on the tarmac. There. Follow these black lines. Those are tire marks. Follow them. There's where the grip lays. In third gear. So it shifts back to third. I think it can be faster, and that you can go over here I think. So we will try that for sure. So you get more straight speed after the corner. So let's try over here. Oh. To brake a little bit longer and faster. That's the right. You see, you can go a little bit further to the left. I think you can also center the... Oh, still not good. Need to brake earlier. Why is braking so slow? Because the other guy was braking at 100. Okay, let's try to brake earlier. Somewhere around there. It's gold, but it's too close, so yeah, that's the time that we need. 16.0. Okay. Replay. Okay, what I changed is my steering point. Okay, first I take here more track than the Ghost. I brake 100 and my steering point is a lot earlier than normal. And I drive close over here. So I will take the yellow inside curb. And that's how you do it. Third gear. So keep an eye on the third gear in. Let's see the data. Take it right, third gear, and then full when you're going out. That's it. Okay. In die postjes on Spa. So. Sharp corner. Let's see how he does it. brake at 100. Second gear. Don't go full throttle, 75%, and after your steering is straight, then full. So, second gear, the second. Shift a little bit late. So that is where I lost my time. I need to shift a little bit earlier. We're getting close, So I need to brake a little bit earlier because I was braking a little bit later than the Ghost. Brake. My steering point is different. Okay, this is also not it. You see the Ghost is flying off. Maybe I brake a little bit later. And now my steering point full. Okay, you can go full. Still not quite there. Okay, what can we change? My steering point. Going too deep. Okay, that's not it. It was way too deep. So I need to brake a little bit earlier. That was it. So braking a little bit earlier. My steering point was way better. So we're gonna check it. Look where I'm braking. Straight at 100. And that's the corner I need to take it. So we're gonna watch the replay where my steering. This is my steering point. So, what marker can we use? Yeah, you can use the hose, but it's quite. You can use this this block where the braking point is, or the steering point. Somewhere in between the red bars where the marshal is and the what is it, generator or something. All the way over the curb, and over here we're going full, I think. Yeah, just after the apex. So let's check where I go full power. there. So when I'm opening after the corner, like so, when I'm opening my wheel over here, then I go full. Next one. B7. Okay, we can now corner on to the left. Okay, brake between the 150 and 100. There. With this guy, or this sign, that is where you brake. Start braking. Full brake. All the way back to third gear. Keep it in third. That's it. So let's try it for ourselves. Brake at the marshal. I didn't see the marshal. Where's the marshal? There. It wasn't the marshal. To brake a little bit earlier. It was in the photographer. Photographer. There. Okay, I go way too deep, so that means that I need to brake a little bit earlier. There. Why doesn't he stop? Oh. Okay, brake again a little bit further to the 100. There. Maybe we can go to the second gear to get some turning points. Right, that's way better. So what I changed is go to the second gear. When you go to the second gear, your cornering can go faster. Sorry. Okay, let's watch the replay. Sometimes what the ghost does after Gran Turismo updates anything or the car does change, this replay that the ghost was made in maybe 2013 somewhere after an update or something, but in time they changes the car, how they handle, how they drive, how fast they are braking, so you need to adapt to that. So it's not always correct gearing that they show, and this is what I mean. To do the same as the ghost, I need to go back to the second gear instead of the third gear. There you go. So how lower the gear is, how faster you can steer. And then in third gear out. just try it. Change anything when you drive. So braking earlier, braking later. I should always start braking a little bit later and then build from there. Okay, just before 50, fourth gear, back to third. Okay, he does the 4 and third. Maybe we need to go 1 gear lower. Get the turning point a little bit better. But first we try in 4 and in third. It's quite loose, this car. Just before 50. Okay. It was a little bit fast turning, so didn't need to shift back. Okay, my sensitivity is at 380, so it's quite sensitive on the car. Brake, turn in. Up. Okay, he's sliding a lot. Leave the throttle go. Don't go on the power. Okay, the first corner I got it now. Now the second corner. So, brake, let it coast. Okay, going too fast in the corner. When I was touching the curb, I got a little wobble. So let's try that again. There we go. That's it. Still silver. Still got silver. Okay. Okay, what can we change? To do it a little bit better. Let it coast, coast, brake, let it coast. Ah, too late on the throttle. So, I think that was it. I need to get a little bit faster on the power. Brake, coast. Throttle, brake, coast. Oh, it's too early. I was too early off the brakes. brake, coast, throttle, brake. Ooh, that was a close one. On the white line. Brake, coast. That's by then. So take a little bit more curb on the inside. There we have it. So still the same. So brake, coast, let it coast, throttle, brake, let it coast, and after you straight it and open your wheel, then full power. That's how we do it. Consecutive corners. Consecutive corners. Intermediate to B8. Okay. Shave off time with consecutive right corners. Consecutive right corners. Okay. Yeah, so you have a slow apex and you have a fast or tight apex. Take the first corner at full throttle as you did in B8, but brake harder. So let's see what he means. Brake harder. Where does he brake? There. Just before that big tree, I think. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I used to train children in handball. I was self-playing handball on a high, how do you call it? Maybe I was 20 years old. I play handball in top team, and beside I was teaching children, training children to play as well. I got my trainer's diploma, everything else to do so. That was fun. Okay, wait. We go to do. So, okay, let's go. Let's try again. Okay, brake just before the sign. This marker. Third gear. Oh, it's quite loose. Car. So what can we change? We can change braking point. It's hard braking. Okay. Third gear. Let it coast. Full throttle. Brake. Still not there. Maybe I need to go in third gear out, the second corner. Let's try that and see if it helps. Brake. Let it coast. Full throttle. Brake. Oh, definitely not. Oh, maybe. Okay. Definitely not in the third gear out. Then again, brake, shift back, let it coast. Shift back, let it coast. Full power. Try to listen to the tires. That helps. There are some differences in the squeaking sound. How harder it squeaks, there's less grip you have. Maybe I can let it hear you. There you hear the differences. So I was steering too fast, too hard. This sound, what you hear, that's what you need. And this sound is too hard. Same as here. You hear the differences in the tires. So that's also changing your lap time. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. You can probably check over here. What I did is I got it here on 0. Sometimes it helps when you're doing endurance races. 1 second. Nee.
En papa, ik heb heel veel zin in morgen.
Ja, toppie. Wat is dat? Love you. When you're doing the races, it sometimes helps to put this all the way up. You get more hearing of the tire. That is when you're learning to managing your tires in an endurance race. So sometimes the tire squeeze, put the sound up. It will help a lot. Okay, the last one of National B. Final exam. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's see his braking point. There. On the 4 side. 400 meters. He's keeping it in a second. half power. Don't go too fast. Keep it into it. This is a quite hard car to do. So let's try. Okay, brake at 400. There. Don't steer too much. Listen to the tires. Oh, I was too right. Never mind. Okay, try again. What can we change? The first corner was good. First two. So we don't need any changes. I just keep it tight here. Give you some extra time. Brake, let it brake a little bit go. I forgot to shift. Okay. Again, stay on the inside. Brake. Shift back. Let it coast. Now power. Brake. Keep it into it. Still not fast enough. No. Let's try again. It's way better. There we go. Let's go to the replay. So I was braking constant at the same point. This time I keep this corner tighter than before. So keep it tight as possible. Just let it go slowly. Yeah, brake. I could brake a little bit more to get more to the apex, but it's not necessary. Gold is gold. That is what you want. And we have everything gold. And that's the car that we can get with it. So this time we're going to national A. I will be right back. Then we gonna jump in National A. Hopefully we can do this in 1 hour as well. So I will be right back. Yes, I am back. Okay, so gonna jump in National A. Okay, this time we're gonna do an S shape. We're gonna watch that what he does. Yes. Let's see how we do it. Watch for the breaking point over here. I don't see any markers. Maybe this plant over here somewhere. Let's try a little bit back. Watch over here after this one. Is breaking, I think. There. This is your marker. That's where you break. Not completely full. Try to modulate your break. I think he's taking a little bit too much curb on the inside. That's the bounce that he has. So let's try. So try to modulate the brake, not too fast. There. Oh, I've totally forgot my steering point, so let's try again. Brake, straight, turn in. Almost. Let's try again. Brake. Open up this corner a little bit more. There you have it. When you're opening the last corner a little bit more, carrying more speed to it. So braking point's the same. Steering. I go to the third gear. Straight in the 4 out. The ghost is here. I'm opening up my corner over here, so I don't. The ghost is touching here on the inside. That is where he's bouncing. But when you're opening up, you don't need to get more on the inside, especially on this track. When you go too far, you can spin out, or you can bouncing a lot, and when you're bouncing, you're losing speed. same corner, but with a faster car. So the main key is watching the gears, what is using, what is cornering. Same point braking over here. Keep it in 4. He's going all the way in his 4. So let's try that as well. Same braking point. I shift back, it wasn't necessary. You see, if I go here, I need to steer a lot more and I will lose speed when you steer too much. So let's try to get it a little bit slower. Then opening up the corner a little bit more and keep this one in its 4th gear. Brake. Don't too much. That's way too much. Brake a little bit earlier. Let it go, let it coast. On the power. Let it coast. Okay, opening up this corner. Okay, we need 2/10. Brake. Let it coast. Try not to steer too fast. Towards a little bit, oh, a little bit wide. There we go. Can't go faster because I was missing the apex, but you get the idea. On the air pit. Let's see what he does. Okay, here you cannot see numbers, so but it's working the same. Just keep an eye on the arrows. The numbers are over here. So just before this sign is braking. Braking full. Back to second. It's always looking harder than it looks. Looks easier. So, brake just before this sign. All the way back to the second gear. Okay, that was a little bit too much. I think we are good. We still have it. Okay, let's try not to push too much in that corner. Let's see if we can improve them. Brake. All the way back to the second gear. wheels. I think if I don't have wheel spin, it will be much better. Take as much curb as you can. Brake. Okay, what I did, I was trying to short shift third gear. This car has still a lot of power, so that was too much. See? Third gear out. There you go. I was before the ghost, so sometimes it helps to get one gear higher up to get less wheel spin. We still had some wheel spin, but so braking at same point, shift back to second, get the apex, third gear out, and I still have wheel spin, but I was quite further than the coast. So do it in third gear. Okay, let's see what it does. Way faster car. Okay, let's see where it brakes. There. It's quite further than that sign. Maybe you can keep an eye on this guy over here, or maybe one of these markers. But okay, let it coast. Don't touch the walls. Fourth gear. Keep it in following. Last corner in fifth gear. It's quite slippery. Sorry, got some itchy on my feet. Okay. We can brake a little bit later. Oh, that was too fast. Okay, I need to take it a little bit slower. That's what I meant with I always try to brake later. Too much touching. Sometimes this helps to approach corner. Okay, going too early on the throttle for my feeling. So I need to wait a little bit longer. Every time same wall. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I did not need to shift to 5th gear. Just keep it in 4. So fast on the power. Sometimes it helps to put traction control on one. It's a little bit easier to get on the power. And then he's still braking out. I don't have brake balance. It's a quite tricky car. Slightest touch of the walls. I think I did it with my other count out a lot of times. Maybe it's even better to put traction control on 2. Let's try that. Yeah, that is it. Okay, just put it at 2, then you can go easier on full throttle. We need to find 610s. Oh, sorry. Okay, need to find 310s. This one is quite hard, also for me. I was sliding at the back, so it was no use to continue. See, I was not opening that corner. That's why I was touching the wall. That was too fast. Oh. This one is quite hard to do. With traction control 2 is okay. Okay, let's try traction control 1. Okay, what can we change? Even I need to figure this one out. Okay, it's really modulating with the throttle. Getting there slowly. Traction control 1. Okay, this is a car you need to completely straight your steering wheel before you go on the power. Not really getting faster, so what can we change? It's the most cornering now. find 110. Hopefully don't take this in half an hour. That was way too fast. Come on. Not even close. What can we change? It's too fast. So when you go in almost full power, it's not working very well. That was the cornering I need. But as tight as possible, that is the key. No, I lost it there. You need to nail every corner. It's better to take it a little bit slower and your cornering is correct, then you're getting much closer. You'll get much closer than the correct time. There we go. Ooh, this was harder than I thought. Okay. At first, I was braking later, braking earlier. I was getting my... Okay, I brake over here, just over the edge. This is my turning point. You can see my steering wheel there. That's my turning point. Just before this one. Let it coast. Don't go full throttle. Put it at traction control 1. Without traction control, it's not done. Okay. Over here, but slight power, not full. So you need to play with the throttle and keep the corner as tight as possible. This one is snow. see what it does. Okay, he's braking, playing with the throttle. That's all. With every rallying, snow, dirt, play with your power. And it is steering straight, put on the power. Because when you are already in a drift, try to keep your steering straight. Okay. Let's see. He's at this point. Let's see. If you go too far, you need to counter steer too much. So, don't use your handbrake. I think I could brake a little bit later and then win some time. Let's try. Brake over here. Okay, that was not it. Let's try again. Way to right, but try to get closer to the apex. So we're gonna jump in here. I need to brake a little bit later than before, but do the same. Steer. That is not working, so because I was 1/10 slower. What can we do differently? Brake later. Way later. Somewhere around here. Oh, that's not it. Okay, need to brake earlier. Look at my radar. He was braking somewhere here. So, and it goes all the way over here, so it's going way wider than me. There. Missed the apex and he's not. So that's probably the differences. Right. How can we cover this one? Not getting you close. Okay, I figured it out. There you go. Okay, you need to coast. Don't go straight on the power when you're in your drift. Just let it coast. Brake. Coast. And then let's try again. To see if it's true. So, brake. Let it coast. Coast. And on the power. I'm not as close as before, but that's the way to go. If you get this drift correct, let it coast, then on the power. See, that's working. Let's see from the outside. There. So, when you turn in, let go of the power. So, sometimes it's just better to let it coast. What do we have here? In the Genesis. 4, 5th gear. Keep it in 5th. Coast a little bit. All the way back to stay in 3rd. Okay. That's good. Let's try again. I prefer to go to the 2nd gear. So you get more steering in it. I've got to coast a little bit. Too early. Yeah, let it coast. Right. Oh, there's the track limit. second gear is better for me. Now try to get the apex. Still not getting the apex, but we're getting there. If I get the apex, then we're good. That was too early. There we go. It's close, but it's gold. That's what you want. And I go to the second gear instead of the third gear. Just let it go still there, half power, full power, little lift. Brake a little bit earlier than more. Go second gear. Short shift to third gear. Well, it's not actually a big short shift, but not worth it to the end. Give me 1 second. I will grab a little bit of water. Almost stopped it. This is... Let's see. Third gear. Keep it in third. Just let it coast. You're good. A little bit too much. So take it a little bit slower. So I got a little wobble. I will show you why. It's because you need to lift a little bit. At this point. There. Somehow because the height difference, let's see, there's a small bump. Well, it's not really a bump, but you cannot see it very well, but there's some height differences in the tarmac. So that's why this will happen. When you lift a little bit, then you don't have it. We have here is, okay, brake, dirt gear, keep the dirt. Keep your S's in third gear. Brake, keep the dirt. You can take a little bit more curb in here, same here. Lifting a little bit. I don't think this is gold. Very close. I went a little bit wide. That's why we lost a lot of time there. So this one. See, it's not, I was trying to get full. Normally I will take more curb there, but I don't think it will allow me to. Let's see, oh, we can take more, dus we can also take over here more. That's it. I could go faster because I missed the apex here. You could take, sorry, sure. There, where you want to be is over here. I go too wide over here. Same as you can cut this corner quite a lot. Just do it. It helps. It's in racing, you can cut it sometimes. Same as here. I'm on the inside. Track limits are in the curbs on the inside. That's it. 2 more. Braking at 150. Second gear. Half power. And then just full to the finish. Okay. Let's try it first without traction control. Second, the brake earlier. We need traction control, definitely. So I need to brake a lot earlier. Still, I'm a little bit wide. Put it at plus 2 traction control. Brake. Stay off the curb. Because I was touching the curb, I lose a lot of time. So let's try something different. That's perfect. There you go. quick 150, all the way back to second gear. Wait as long as possible. There, don't drive too. I'm sure. You can see here the red line. If you go a little bit wide, you're gone. Keep it at the drive. Don't go over here. You will lose a lot of time. So you see here the lighter and the darker. The darker is wet but grippy. Normally when you have wet tires or intermediates, you want to drive under it to keep the temperature low and better grip, because you don't want to on the driving line, because there's rubber on the tarmac. So did 4. This one had 4 as well. In third, keep it in third. Got it. Got to keep it in 4. Need to stay off the press. This car is so wide, so I need to adapt to the other ones. So less grip with these hard tires. So just play with your shifting. When you're spinning out, it's better to go one gear up. The car has power enough to keep up. See me play with the throttle and with the gearing. That for straight to 4. When I go on the power, straight to 4. So just short shift. That. There we have it, our National A Master. We go further with International B and A. B and A, sorry. Maybe we can also do the super license. We try to do them in one night, so that we don't take too long time. This one, hopefully. It depends. Feel free to let me know if you want to see something or you want to know something. Just let me know. I will try to help you. What you're struggling with. Soon we're gonna start with the online racing and the missions. Maybe I will do the online racing first, but we'll see. Maybe missions are not in date. They were coming in. License is done. So we'll see. I want to thank you for the likes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. That will be really helpful. We are at 207. That is really amazing. Thank you very much for supporting me. Hey Marty, welcome in, buddy. I was just finished finishing for you to know. Next week on Wednesday we're gonna do the International B. So you had one, I believe, where you struggle with. It was in one of those. Was it someone else? I didn't know yet. I could not remember it, if it was you or someone else. At least if it's one, you can watch it back. This one, because we did these two tonight in this stream. So if you struggle with something, just let me know, and I will try to help. Again, thank you for the likes. Thank you for supporting me, and see you on the next one.